On June the 27th, 2019, 12-year-old Shukri Abdi drowned in the River Irwell in Bury in unexplained circumstances. Shukri was born in a refugee camp in Somalia and had only been in the UK for around 3 years. She was with 4 other children when she died. Almost immediately, the police said the drowning appeared to be a tragic accident and there were no suspicious circumstances. But when 5 Pillars travelled to Bury to speak with the distraught family, they felt the police had spoken too soon. They also felt the police and Shukri's school weren't investigating the case properly and hadn't offered them enough support.
marka hadda maxaa go'aansan tahay waxa ku dhacay Shukri
in cadaaladda la ii hor keeno maadaama wadan sharci iyo dawladii ka hadii dawladii sharciga lagu keenay iyo amniga lagu keenay ay jirto wax la ii qabto.
We want them to be fully honest. We want to have all records of every incident that led up to this situation.
And what about the police? What do you want from the police?
We want the police as well to give us the full cooperation. With no blanks, we want the full cooperation with the police and the school to work together to give us a clear picture of what happened from the time they left school to the time they found her in the water.
As Shukri was being laid to rest, there was still a lot of anger at the police and the school, and so many unanswered questions. The same day, a protest was held outside Shukri's school to demand an investigation into allegations that she was bullied. The school, which has since changed its name, did conduct an internal inquiry which was not made public. The Somali community felt particularly aggrieved at what happened to Shukri, and soon protests started to spread around the country. 2 months after her death, Shukri's family and those close to them still felt the circumstances around her drowning weren't being properly probed. They held a public meeting in Bury, which most local officials failed to attend. But in December 2019, court proceedings began, and the family finally felt they were being taken seriously.
This whole thing isn't about blame. The family doesn't actually care about blaming the school or blaming the police or blaming anyone. They've had a tragic child in the family pass away, and all they care about really is the truth of why that happened.
An inquest into Shukri's death would finally begin in March 2020. The court heard evidence from the children who were with her when she died and was told that she was coerced into the river even though she couldn't swim. The inquest was subsequently postponed by the coronavirus crisis. Meanwhile, Shukri's tragic death, which was barely covered by the mainstream media all year, has been amplified by the Black Lives Matter movement following George Floyd's death. Petitions demanding justice have now been signed by well over 1 million people after celebrities and other prominent people highlighted her story. Yet 1 year after her death, the whole truth is yet to be revealed about how Shukri Abdi died. But one thing's for sure, her family can never rest until justice is done.